Learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to 1. Define Philippine popular culture. 2. Explain the origins and development of popular culture. 3. Identify the different types of popular culture. 4. Describe the influence of media and technology. 5. Compare folk, high, and popular culture.
Background of popular culture. First, let us define popular culture. Popular culture is the set of idea, practice, and goods that are widely shared by people. In simple words, these are the things that many people enjoy, follow, and experience in their everyday lives. It includes different forms of entertainment, fashion, music, and daily activities. For example, the song we listen, the clothes we wear, the movie we watch, and activity we do can all be part of popular culture. Before colonization, indigenous Filipino already had their own music, dance, and form of art. These were not only for entertainment, they were also connected to rituals, agricultural cycle, and communal gatherings. This show the culture was already an important part of lives of Filipino even before foreign influence came to the Philippines. Colonial influence. Now, let us talk about the influence of the colonizer on Philippine popular culture. During the Spanish period, different culture forms were mixed between indigenous Filipino tradition and European tradition. The Spanish also introduced religious festival and theatrical plays, which become part of Filipino culture. During the American period, new forms of entertainment were introduced, such as film, broadcasting, new types of music, and Hollywood movies. This influence helped shape Filipino entertainment, and many of this influence can still seen in our culture today.
Western culture, media, and technology. First, let's talk about the influence of Western culture. Because of our history with Spanish and American colonizations, Western culture has a big influence in many parts of Filipino life. We can see this in our entertainment, fashion, music, and even in the products that we use. Media also plays a big role. For example, Hollywood movies have influenced the way Filipinos enjoy movies, fashions, and entertainment. Today's technology makes these influences even stronger. Through platforms like Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, we can easily watch and listen to content from different countries. But what interesting is the Filipino don't just copy these influences. We usually mix them with our own Filipino style and tradition, so we end up creating a culture that is both global and Filipino. Types of Filipino popular culture. First is music. Music is a big part of Filipino popular culture. One example is original Filipino music or OPM song. Filipino artists have combined different genres like pop, rock, folk, and hip-hop with Filipino influences. Because of this, Filipino music continued to develop and reach both local and international audiences. You can also see this today through songs that become popular on social media and streaming platform. Second is television. Another important types of popular culture is television. Filipinos really enjoy watching teleseries, variety shows, and reality shows. Shows often talk about family, love, struggle, and social issues, which are things that many Filipinos can relate to. Television can also influence what becomes popular a certain character praise song or trend from a show can quickly become something people talk about or share online.
Fashion shows how Filipinos adopt global style while maintaining cultural identity. Our Philippine fashion scene has been influenced by global trends. Our traditional clothes like barong and barut saya are still part of Filipino culture, but they are usually worn during occasions that require a traditional clothing. For example, of occasions is Buwan ng Wika. These occasions, you can wear our traditional clothing such as Filipiniana, barong at barut saya. For everyday fashion, we Filipinos influenced by Western and Asian styles, especially in these generations. Some of young Filipinos wear streetwear and casual clothing. So these styles are influenced by countries such as America, Japan, and now the Korean styles. Lastly is sports. Sports brings communities together and create athletes who become a role model. Sports have always been an important part of Filipino culture. Do you know that one of the most popular sports in the Philippines is basketball? We can see this through the many basketball leagues found in the different parts of the country. Basketball is popular because it is accessible and does not require expensive equipment. And because of that, no wonder some boy dreams of becoming a basketball star one day. However, in recent years, sport is also become popular here in Philippines, especially among the young generations in their digital world. Filipino players and teams have achieved success in international competitions for games like Mobile Legends, Dota 2, and League of Legends. So Filipino players show that their talent is also recognized in the global gaming. Now let's talk about the development and growth of popular culture in the Philippines. Popular culture in the Philippines is constantly evolving, reinventing itself, and taking in different influences from global cultures. Our culture is constantly changing and developing over time because of historical events, social changes, and influences from other countries. Pre-colonial period is popular forms of entertainment were closely tied with rituals and social communal activities. Music, dance, storytelling, and visual arts were essential to both religious ceremonies and special social gatherings. So during the pre-colonial entertainment was an important part of Filipino life. People enjoyed music, dancing, storytelling, and visual arts, not only for fun but also during religious rituals, celebrations, and gatherings. These activities help people express their beliefs, share stories, and strengthen their relationships with the community. Last is post-colonial era. Filipino popular culture continued to evolve, shaped by globalization, technological advancement, and mass media. In the post-colonial period, popular culture continued to change because of globalization, technology, and mass media. The rise of television was brought new entertainment into Filipino homes, while today the internet and social media have changed how Filipinos experience and share their popular culture. Now, the role of media in shaping popular trends. First is mass media. Mass media has played a crucial role in shaping the development of Philippine popular culture. Mass media is important role in shaping Filipino popular culture through the television, radio, the internet, and social media. Filipinos can easily discover and share new music, movies, fashion, and other trends. For example, TikTok, YouTube, and the other social media platforms can make a song, dance, or fashion style in a short line.
Social media has further amplified the reach of popular culture, enabling Filipinos to access and share content from around the world. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. It means social media makes popular culture spread faster and reach more people. It also allows ordinary Filipinos to become content creators and influencers, shaping trends and creating new forms of entertainment. The rise of bloggers, online personalities, and social media influencers has democratized fame, allowing individuals from different backgrounds to shape popular cultures. For example, a Filipino student used TikTok to make a short video showing a popular Filipino dance or trend. The video became viral and many other Filipinos start copying the dance and share their own version. The democratization of media has often clashed with the pursuit of surrealistic content. This means that because media is now open to everyone, many people can create and share information. However, this can sometimes conflict with professional journalism, which focuses on accurate and reliable information. For example, anyone can post news or information on Facebook or TikTok, but not all posts are checked for accuracy like professional news reporters. Lesson 3.4: Folk versus High Culture. Culture can be broadly categorized into three types. First, folk cultures. Second, high culture. Third is popular culture. Each type reflects different aspects of a society's values, traditions, and social structures. So let's discuss the folk culture. Folk culture refers to the traditional costume, practice, and beliefs of a particular community. In the Philippines, folk cultures include indigenous rituals, music, and dance, and oral literature that have passed down through generations. These practices are often tied to the agriculture cycle, religious beliefs, and communal life. Example, Tinikling is part of Filipino folk culture because this is a traditional dance passed down through generations. This is an example of indigenous culture because their traditions practices are passed down through generations.
Lesson 3.4: Folk versus High Culture. Popular culture tends to reflect the everyday interests and concerns of ordinary people, making it more fluid and adaptable to changing social trends. Popular culture refers to the things that ordinary people commonly enjoy and follow in everyday life. It can include music, movies, social media, trends, fashion, food, and sports. It changes easily because it follows current trends and what people are interested in. Example, TikTok trends, K-pop, popular movies, basketball, and viral song. High culture is associated with the elite or educated classes encompassing arts forms like classical music, opera, ballet, and literature. High culture refers to art and activities traditionally associated with educated or elite groups. These are often considered more formal or classical forms of arts. Example, classical music, opera, ballet, classical literature, and fine art. In conclusion, Philippine popular culture show how Filipino culture has changed and developed through time. We can see the influence of our history, other countries, media, and technology in the way we enjoy music, television, fashion, sports, and social media today. Even though we adopt different culture and trends, we still keep our own traditions and identity. This shows that Filipino culture is not fixed but continues to grow and change while still remembering where we came from.